What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 19 Ultimate Team Budget Squad gameplay. We are one win away from a playoff berth, a 6-1 record. We only need to win one of our next 3 games in the season in order to clinch a playoff berth, so we're going to try to do it in this game. There is no recap to be had as far as things that happened during the previous week, because the time elapsed from the last game you guys saw when we went on a nice little 3-game winning streak to this game might have been a minute. I decided to keep on playing since it was double XP weekend, trying to get to level 40 with the budget squad so we can unlock the veteran solo or the veteran gauntlet solos. So, you know, any online games or solos that we play to get to level 40 will definitely help. So I decided, you know, let's keep our momentum going. We already got a 3-game winning streak. Let's try to make it number 4. And so far, so good as we run with Baker Mayfield. And we are already in field goal range after he absolutely shanked that punt. We actually didn't get a first down with Baker, and nor did we get it with Saquon. And Baker on third down, they didn't give him the first down again. So now it's 4th down in inches, and it looked, yep, the clock's moving. They gave Baker Mayfield a first down on that QB sneak. I don't know what's the difference between the previous one and that one, but we will take the first down as we get sacked by Vita Vea. You know that Gauntlet Master Vita Vea is we have him as well on our team, as Calvin Ridley somehow gets that catch right there. I did not see that defender. The sun is so sharp on that right side. I just did not see him. Thankfully, we kind of got away with that one. 3rd down and long, just lobbing it in the corner for Tim Brown, but that wasn't really open anyways, as Telvin Smith had some good coverage along with the rest of his defense. We'll take 3 points on the drive. We got it basically on, you know, a shank punt of his, so we'll take it as he immediately gets a big play to start off his drive, nearly a touchdown. Eric Berry making that open field tackle on Antonio Brown. Next play, only rushing 3. Drew Brees has all day, but does he have anything open? Yes, he does, but not anybody on his team. That is Denzel Ward, who plays cornerback for our team, who is patrolling the cookie jar. You're not going to get away with putting your hands in the cookie jar, man. Not when Denzel Ward is there with that 90 speed as Saquon Barkley getting his juke game going. 3rd down and 2, looking for the drag to Tim Brown, and Brown trying to cut it upfield. Did they give him the first down here? We'll have to see with forward progress. No, it's 4th down in inches, and we run the ball with Saquon Barkley, and it is blown up. Turnover on downs. I tried to get the first down with Tim Brown, but shout out to the one cut. I could not figure out how to get Tim Brown to go upfield. He figures out how to get Antonio Brown upfield with the spin move, and he immediately capitalizes on the 4 and out that we had with a spin move, a touchdown in one play, as we try to make something happen with Dion D from our own end zone. We return that ball. The 4th down and inches play call, not smart though. The fact that I decided to run inside zone. Inside zone is not a running play that you want to run on 3rd or 4th down and short. It's like, unless it's just wide open up the middle, because a lot of times the offensive linemen double team on inside zone to try to create a hole. But if someone has good user stick, they can just shoot that gap. So that's what happened right there, and you know, we'll own up on a bad play. Like, we probably should have just QB sneaked it again, to be honest. Even though it didn't work on that 3rd down and inches, it did work. And it doesn't seem like he really knows how to stop it, as we just take a shot for Tim Brown in double coverage, and he nearly comes down with it right there. Instead, it's 3rd down and 10, minute 25 left in the half, down by 4 points. Baker with good protection, looking, eventually firing to Calvin Ridley, who just spots up at the 6-yard line, makes the catch. Next play, it's Tim Brown on the drag route, getting us half the yards we need to get in the end zone. Saquon gonna do the rest. Perfect blocking up the middle, and we've got the lead back in this game. He's got about 40 seconds to try to make something happen. Tyreek Hill with the spin move to the 30-yard line, as he's looking patiently. He's got Michael Vick, and because he has Michael Vick, he overthrows a wide open receiver. It's good to know I'm not the only one that overthrows people with Michael Vick at QB, as he's got no one open on 3rd down and 10. We continue to bet on coverage defense. It continues to work. Telvin tackling Vick in the open field. 14 seconds left. We call a timeout to force him to eventually punt this ball. This is a much better punt than the previous one he had. In fact, a great punt. That is a lot of net yards right there. He boots us all the way back to our own 20-yard line, which essentially will kill any chance we have of like throwing a Hail Mary or something like that. We're just going to run the ball with Saquon. See how to blocks the line, which they will eventually not. And we go into halftime with a 7-10 lead and getting ball coming out of half. So this is a big chance for us to establish some momentum right here, trying to get the running game going with Saquon Barkley. He's also primarily playing coverage defense to see 3 with a QB spy. So at some point we need to get that running game going. 3rd down and 9 though. Aerial attack, nowhere to be had, as we just chuck it to Zach Ertz, and that was a miss hit. I meant to hit triangle right there. I think I hit X, Those, I just continue to confuse those on the PS4. They look pretty similar. Even square and circle look kind of similar color-wise. It just throws me off for no reason. Like, it looked like triangle was open right there. I think we had, like, circle more open, but that was just the wrong button. And unfortunately, we ended up punting the ball right there, so that's a silly way to end the drive. Speaking of silly, that's a silly spin move right there. There's not much you can really do about that. Unless you just have just crazy instincts to be able to click on right away as soon as someone throws it in the flats. That's impossible to stop pretty much when they just spin it. Like, spin out your cornerback or safety or something like that. It's just, I don't know why that's in the game. But nonetheless, 2nd down and 7. Besides that play, he's putting together a very good drive here and a pretty good catch in the middle of the field, making it 1st down and goal at the 10-yard line. He needs the lead. We need the stop. Who's going to come out on top so far? Our defense. 3rd down, running the ball for the 3rd time in a row. And for the 3rd time, we stuff it. And he ends up settling for 3. That ties the game. That's a big win for our defense. Somehow Dion's able to field this ball. And look at Dion on the spin move, not once, but twice. Dion Sanders all the way to the 41-yard line near the end of the 3rd quarter. The running game is going nowhere. 9 for 4 yards. That is terrible. That might be 10 for 6 yards. And we have to continue airing this ball out. And he continues to come out in coverage defense. It's a hard battle to play. This play worked earlier. We're going to go back to it. Trying to hit Ridley. But I think that was on my bad right there. Throwing the ball before Ridley turned around. Either way, he was open right there. Unfortunately, he just ran out of bounds. The ball went out of bounds. Some sort of miscommunication. And we're just going to punt the ball on 4th down. We could go for it there, but we just pinned him at his own 5-yard line. If we could play some defense here, cool. If he marches downfield, kudos to him. We send the pressure on 2nd down, and he just gets the lob pass to David Johnson. You see, Drew Brees only 5 completions, so, we'll try to make him beat us in the air, and so far, so good. 2 blitzes in a row. 2 times in a row, they did not work. So we might just have to go back to betting on coverage defense. In the meantime, David Johnson running the ball. Remember, he only needs a field goal to take the lead, and the clock is starting to become a little bit of a factor. Breeze with great protection here. Looking, firing, corner, and a great catch to stay in bounds at the 31-yard line, running the ball with Ezekiel Elliott. That's not going to go anywhere. Clock continues to chew. 2:19 left in the game. Here's Drew Brees with the ball once again with the protection, and one more time going to that left side. Same receiver, same catch. 1st down at the 11-yard line, and this play will take us to the 2-minute warning. Out the 2-minute warning. Big 2nd down and 8. Our defense once again needs this. Stop. Breeze protected, looking, and that'll be a touchdown. I believe that's Gronkowski for the go-ahead TD and the PAT to make it a 7-point game. Man, that time we sent 4 right there. At some point, we're going to need at least someone to bust through on the defensive line. Maybe get a sack, get some pressure, but we're just giving them all day to throw that ball. In the meantime, we also have all day to throw the ball. It's just whether we can make the right reads, call the right play, double coverage. That was nearly a game ender right there. We got away with that one, just chucking it to Randy Moss. 2nd down, looking to pass again with Baker Mayfield, and here comes the QB spy, and we get it off, but that's going to be intentional grounding. It might as well have been a sack, a loss of 10, 3rd down and 20, a very precarious position with the game on the line for our offense. He sends a blitz. We get it off to Calvin Ridley. Get half the yards necessary to get the 1st down, and we call hurry up right here, and this is pretty much the game on the line. Deep in our own territory. 4th down and 11. Looking to pass with Baker Mayfield, setting the play up. Fake height, can't draw him off sides. Gonna continue to dress this play up with some hot routes, and here we go. Baker looking, firing to Saquon Barkley, breaking the initial tackle, but getting rocked at the 39-yard line. Turnover on downs. Here's Zeke with the spin move. He only needs a couple of yards to get into field goal range to truly end this game. David Johnson rocked. We really need to force a fumble. Instead, it's 3rd down and 7. He's going to screen pass the blitz. No one is near David Johnson, who's going to get the easy 1st down. And with us only having 1 timeout left, that should ice this game. But he doesn't really chew the clock right here. He is giving us some hope if he kind of clowns around as he passes the ball on 2nd down to, I believe, Ertz or Jordan Reed. Either way, incomplete. 3rd down, running with Zeke outside, and Zeke's got a 1st down and more. Trying the hurdle, and once again, keeping the game alive. So you know what? We're just going to call a timeout. And if he throws a pick 6 to us or fumbles the ball, we'll see, because he's not kneeling the ball. Here we go. Breeze looking, passing up high. Incomplete for Gronk right there. Our chances of making a miraculous play dashed, and we end up losing by 7. And what was a good game? Good game to him. He deserved to win. We definitely had a few miscues in that game, and some of it is things that we can't really control, but a lot of it were things that we could control. So we'll work on that and hopefully work on it in this game, because remember when I said we only needed 1 out of 3 games to advance to the playoffs? Well, now we need to win one of our next 2 games, and it's starting to add a little bit of pressure to these games where any mistake we make could potentially cost us a playoff berth right now. We got to a great 6-1 start. It would be a shame if we missed the playoffs, especially with, oh man, that's a wide open playmaker. We almost got there with Denzel Ward. Instead, off of the scramble drill, Donovan McNabb gets a big play for his offense. Very next play, dumping it down low, wide open, and there's some big holes in our defense right now. Defense gave up a big march downfield on the last game, 95 yards for the go-ahead touchdown. Now here we are getting carved up like Swiss cheese, 2nd down and 7, wide open in the corner. McNabb with that strong arm hitting DeAndre Hopkins to the 3-yard line. And now it's McNabb with the legs going in for the easy touchdown on the opening drive. And we are officially in trouble. So while I was playing this game, I was thinking, you know, if we lose this game, we might have to try to make an upgrade or 2 to our team just to try to salvage a playoff berth. So what I'm thinking as we eventually scramble and find Calvin Ridley on a little bit of a broken play, and Ridley getting a monster gain to the 35-yard line. But yeah, I'm thinking we might have to upgrade our Ray Lewis. So, you know, I want to hold off on in-season upgrades and wait until this season is done to really do another shopping spree for our team and get our team an overall or 2 up. But in the meantime, while we're in this playoff hunt, you know, Ray Lewis might have to get upgraded. So next episode, you guys will probably see, oh man, Randy Moss down at the 1-yard line. Still a big play. Baker 4 for 4 passing on this drive, and unfortunately not able to rush it in. 2nd down and goal. 5 for 5. Oh, wait, that's a touchdown. Okay, interesting. So we're going to watch this replay really quick here, because there's just no way this can be called a fumble. No way in the NFL rulebook that is a fumble. It's either an incompletion or a touchdown. You cannot fumble the ball once you cross the plane in the end zone. That just doesn't make any sense. So the fact that there was a fumble in the first place, thankfully we recovered it anyways. If we didn't, that would just been a huge asterisk on that play, because I don't know how, like, it's either incomplete or a touchdown. Okay, that's like Madden not top 10-esque. We didn't get that one. As we get sacked, we got a great interception from Telvin Smith on the previous play, but that knocked us out of field goal range. Look at Saquon trying to get us the yards back and then some. We had a great response to his opening drive. A little bit unsettling as we have a wide open Randy on 3rd down, but Baker overthrows him. We will bring out the field goal unit to take the lead. A 3-point lead, but it really should be a 7-point lead. We had 2 people up wide. I don't know what you call right there, engage 8 or what. Either way, we hit one of the open receivers, Randy Moss. Baker just missed it, unfortunately. So that could be a costly mistake for our team as he goes across the field, finding his running back in the sharp sun. If you guys thought that Cardinals sun was bad, check out this sun in the middle of the field at the Houston Texans Stadium as he dumps it down to Antonio Brown. His offense is clicking right now, besides the 1 interception to Telvin. The running game, though, we got it kind of boxed up. Leonard Fournette not really going anywhere, so 3rd down and 1, he's going to try to pass the ball and get the wide open 1st down to DeAndre Hopkins. Not so great defense there right before the 2-minute warning in the sun. McNabb trying to throw it to the shade, but we have defenders there. It's 2nd down and 10. He continues to try to just mix up some crossing routes, all sorts of directions. That's Will Fuller using his speed to make it a 3rd down and 4. We send the pressure, and that'll be incomplete. Deion Sanders knocking it out of Fuller's hands, and on 4th down and 4, he keeps the offense on the field and converts to Antonio Brown, keeping the drive alive. Oh, he bounces off the hit. Eventually, the tackle made by Cole right there, but we shot that gap with Denzel Ward. Calling hurry up and chewing clock at the same time. Minute 16 left, and that will be incomplete. For the 2nd time, we knocked the ball loose on this drive. 3rd down and 10. McNabb looking, nothing really open, and that'll be intercepted. He puts his hands in the cookie jar, and we are going berry picking, accidentally going out of bounds to the 16-yard line, but still a big time turnover to prevent him from at least tying the game with a field goal on that drive. Now we're going to try to go on a little 1-minute drill ourselves. 2nd down and 4, protected well, rolling out the pocket, wide open downfield. That is John Ross, and Ross will only be stopped by the sideline. Trying to get away from the Honey Badger right there. Cutting it too close. Next play, finding Randy Moss, just getting a whoop away from his user defender. And Randy Moss to the 4-yard line. If we could get 7 points, that would be astronomical for our chances to win this game. But on first down, Saquon is rocked. We call our first timeout. Second down, Barkley up the middle. Barkley gets a good gain and will give us a chance on this third down. We're going to try to pass this ball with Baker Mayfield looking. There's space to run. Baker will take it. And Baker Mayfield just gets into the end zone right before the Honey Badger could try to strip the ball away. And that was perfect. That was a perfect end to the first half. We got the interception and marched downfield. Got ourselves a set 10-point lead. This is the kind of game we need to try to clinch a playoff berth today. As he's rolling out with Donovan McNabb, trying to get a Hail Mary, throwing on the run. Dangerous and intercepted once again by Eric Berry. Berry looking to reverse fields, eventually tackled, and that's the way the first half will end. A wild first half and a potentially threatening first half for our playoff chances when he just easily went downfield and got that touchdown. But since then, 17 unanswered points, and we get ball to start the second half, and we're protected well with Baker. We got a man, that's Randy Moss with the catch, and Moss fumbling the ball, and he is not aware that he fumbled the ball. He's still feeling the effects of the hit, not realizing that the ball was right underneath his nose. Instead, LaShawn McCoy and the offense are back on the field because he recovered the ball at the 4-yard line. That hurts right there because we got the big play. We were on our way to getting a 24-7 lead and potentially forcing the rage quit. Instead, second down and 10, he's got new life. He's got all day with McNabb, leaving the pocket, playmakering, but throwing yet another interception. Once again, it's Denzel Ward patrolling the cookie jar, getting the INT. And thankfully the defense has got our back, but the offensive line does not, letting Reggie White come in unblocked for a loss of 10 yards. But Saquon Barkley looking to get most of those yards back, trying to follow a block that never aligned right there. Third down and 10, he sends the pressure again, trying to get the hot read off. That'll be intercepted by Ryan Shazier. I would say that's a good lurk user, but he just kind of stood there, and I just try to get it off with the blitz in my face as he gets Will Fuller. Big gain to the 33-yard line, and he's got one more chance to get back into this game. We'll see if he takes advantage. Brian Dawkins with the big hit as he tried to high point that ball. Second down, he continues to throw slants, and he nearly threw another pick at us right there. Stop putting your hands in the cookie jar, dude. It's not going to go well. Third down and 10 once again. Slants all over the field, and once again intercepted. Denzel Ward on the run back. The rookie is making plays, and he just needs to stop putting his hands in the cookie jar. Great play by his defensive back to swat that ball away from Moss. Second down, taking a simple drag route, and that's going to bring up a big third down in this drive. Baker, a nice 11 for 14. Make that 12 for 15. Saquon Barkley off to the races, and Barkley gonna hang on to the ball as he tries to peanut punch it out, and we've got it at the 30-yard line in scoring position with some space to create and eventually find Randy Moss for a gain of a couple. Saquon bouncing that one outside, maybe should have took it inside. That'll result in a loss of 2. Near the end of the third quarter, third down and 8. Baker protected well, looking, taking Ridley, who's gonna cut up field for the first down, but he loses the ball, and for the second time in the third quarter, we fumbled the ball, and for the third time in the third quarter, we have a turnover. We have this game in the bag, man. We are playing tremendous defense. I don't know how many more plays we can make, but we've got at least one more in us. Denzel Ward with the hat trick. Unbelievable. He had space with Donovan McNabb to run that football with the QB. Instead, he inexplicably goes at our users for like the 50th time in this game and does not get away with it. So his downfall is easily going to be just silly mistakes. Like, they were trying to give him the game. We just kept fumbling the ball and we were moving it. But now, here he is, giving up a big run up the middle to Saquon Barkley. We are chewing a ton of this clock right now. I want to just get out of this game, to be honest. I'm sick of this game. I don't want to play Madden anymore. I'm tired of fumbling. Thankfully, Baker Mayfield gets the touchdown right there. And hopefully, we can get our playoff berth and get the heck out of here. As Casey Hayward just quits on the play. Like, oh, shucks, man, I gave up the catch. Maybe make the tackle, Casey. But the clock is starting to wind down here. He's getting some yards, but it's all for naught right now because we have this game won. He can get his stats, pat his stats, go ahead. But if he just doesn't even want to call his timeouts or anything, fine. He's going to get the first down here with Antonio Brown, and he's going to feel the effects of that first down. And yeah, he's just chucking. At this point, you know, you got to take a shot for the end zone, and eventually that will be intercepted. Defense stands strong. Defense was definitely the name of the game today. I think that was like 6 or 7 interceptions on Donovan McNabb, and he finally quits out the game. So we get the victory. We get our playoff berth. So next time you guys see the budget squad, we will be in the playoffs in our wild card game as we get our rewards for advancing to the playoffs. And next time you guys see the budget squad, we will most likely have Ray Lewis upgraded from an 84 overall to potentially a 94 overall with all the tokens that we can have. I'll have to like quick sell something for training points. I'll find a way to do it. You guys will see in the video. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Pretty long video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 19 gameplays, and I will catch you guys next time.